Hey guys, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, and I've included a link that will take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is a perfect long-range baby monitor. So it is by a company called bonoch. This is the box that it comes in once you order it, and you're going to get everything you need. So first off, you are going to get a quick start guide and a full-blown user manual. We're going to cover a lot of the features right here in this video. You're going to get then also a short cable, which you will utilize to plug in the baby monitor itself. And then you get this nice super long cable that you can utilize to plug in the camera. They are both USB on one side and a USB Type-C on the other side. Then you are going to get two different adapters. What's nice about they do show on the ends of them which one is for the baby monitor and which one is for the camera, so you don't get them confused or mixed up. Now you are going to get some little sticker here and some hardware if you choose to mount the camera on the wall or something like that. I don't utilize that, just sits perfectly on a kind of a shelf, but you can mount it on the wall if you wish, and it includes that hardware. So now let's go over the monitor itself. So here it is. It's this nice kind of triangle shape. It sits very nicely on a surface. It's easy to carry around. It does have some anti-slip pads on the bottom. On the back is where you will plug it in to charge it up. This does have a battery in it, so you can carry this around with you. And obviously you can see right here it has a nice antenna at the top. So right off the bat, I mentioned this is a long-range baby monitor. This thing with an open field can go up to 1,800 feet approximately. That is a huge amount. So but basically what that means, if you have a big house or a 3-story house or lots of rooms, you'll be able to get a signal throughout your whole home. So you no longer have to be frustrated going from your bedroom to your living room and you're not around your nursery and the camera goes out. You are fully covered. Now, another thing that's really important with this camera and monitor setup is this is a closed loop system. It does not connect to any apps. It does not connect to your home Wi-Fi. It is simply sending the signal from the camera to the device itself, which is great because you don't have to worry about hackers or the security of somebody looking in on your loved one. It's all a closed loop. The only disadvantage of this is if you obviously are going out on a date, hitting the town or whatever, you don't have access to this because it's not connected to the Wi-Fi, but it's super long range. So if you're going over to your friend's house, maybe their neighbor's right next door, or you're hanging out in the backyard, you probably will get a good range just due to how large it is, which is super, super ideal. Now, as far as, like I said, the monitor here, it does have two-way audio, so you can listen, obviously, through it and talk through it. It has a nice, big 1080p screen. The camera also records in 1080p, so you are getting to see the native footage. Very easy to control. On the side here, you're going to have up at the top a main menu button. This is also a camera and a record option. So one of the cool things about this baby camera is you can put a micro SD card in the camera itself. You just slide it up and you will see there is a micro SD card slot. So you can record and save that footage if you wish. You can do it as a manual choose, or you can have it on auto record if you wish, depending on your setup. Obviously, depending on how long it's going to record, depends on how big your SD card is. I do recommend that you get a higher class micro SD card because it is recording in that 1080p. Now, next to that, you're going to have a zoom button, so you can zoom in on the screen. It's just a digital zoom if you wish. It does have a bunch of sound options, so if you want to play some lullabies, just hit the music button. You can go through the various options and choose a song that you wish. And then right there on the other side is the microphone button. You can hold that down and talk if you wish. In the middle is all the controls, so that way you can control like the various settings. You can select the music, you can go through and select how you want it to record, date, time, all that fun setting options. Very customizable, which is really nice to utilize. At the top is the power button and the plus minus button for the volume. As far as the battery life on this thing, this little monitor has a 7,800 mAh battery. What does that mean? That means you're going to get approximately about 15 hours of battery life in the normal mode. But you can also, through those settings, turn on what's called the eco mode. And essentially that's going to double your battery life up to about 30 hours. So a full day out of this thing if you don't have it plugged in. And what that's basically, the big thing that's changing is in the normal mode, the screen is on all the time, no matter what. It just is always on. The other mode, the screen is off unless it detects things. So this does have like the crying detection. It will turn on the screen. If the temperature, it has a temperature monitoring. If it gets too hot or whatnot in there, it has that alarm. It will turn on. Obviously, if it detects motion, it will also turn on. So that helps save the battery life. But if you want to have it always on, you can do that too, which is a great little feature. Now, let's go over quickly here the camera itself. So the camera it's a pan and tilt camera. So it can basically pan 300 degrees. So you'll be able to easily find the spot in the room that you want. And then it can tilt up to 115 degrees. And that's just the camera going up and down. Like I mentioned, on the bottom side there's a reset button, the pairing button. If you ever have issues with the pairing, you can press that. And then also the micro SD card slot. Now, in order to get that 115 degree wide angle, they do have a lens that you can attach. This is optional. So if you don't want that wide angle and you just want it to look like normal, you can use that. It just basically screws in. So it's kind of a versatile option, and then it has a nice lens cover on it when you're not utilizing it. And then on the back, you have obviously your antenna. You're going to have the little microphone and the speaker. There's an on-off switch, and then where you will plug it in to charge it. Now, the camera has to be plugged in all the time. It does not have a battery in it. Now, on the bottom side, it does have the little hooks in case you want to hang it up on the wall, and then it also has the non-slip pads if you have it sitting on a surface, so that way it doesn't slide around. But overall, like I said, also at nighttime, it does do the infrared. So it does a really good, crisp, clear picture both during the daytime and the nighttime, which is absolutely great. There is no lights on here. So at nighttime, it's not going to disturb your baby if they wake up or anything like that. They're not going to see this glowing light, which is nice. And overall, it's very easy to talk through the radio, like I mentioned, by pressing that button. So if you do want to talk and soothe, you can easily do that without going into the room. Another thing on the monitor I didn't mention is the screen size is really nice and big. It is a 5.5-inch screen size in the diagonal right there. But overall, it's a great little baby monitor. So like I said, if you're in the market and you're looking for a nice long-range baby monitor that will get you covered throughout your house, and it's a closed-loop system, so you don't have to worry about hackers or anything like that, this is totally worth checking out. If there is something that I didn't quite cover that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.